Gentlemen.
Joseph Min.
Joseph.
Pop Sean, Brad, how's it going?
Well, how are you?
Good. You guys know what we're doing today.
We're writing another sitcom.
We're writing another episode. We're writing an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Nice.
Everyone's favorite longest-running live-action sitcom.
Yeah, that's true.
It really is.
All right, so Pop Sean, are you picking?
Yeah, let's
do it
pick
in our
these
Meyer
plots.
bag.
I hold it open. You put your hand in.
Yes.
Our Meyer bag. That's
With
how you know
consent.
we're-
Yes, of
with
course.
consent. What does it say?
An ex visits.
X visits.
Okay.
Woo! Elon's in town. Yeah, X.
I still dead name it.
Let's plot number 2.
B plot. Go to Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
Oh, all right.
That's how you know Brad wrote these.
Right.
What is our C plot?
Speaks at a school.
School speech. Oh, that'll be a fun one.
This
That should be very
this can
interesting.
this can get dark.
All right,
Yes.
gentlemen.
I like
X visits. I feel like they all have X's.
This is true.
Dennis's died. He had his ex-wife. Didn't she die? Maureen
the waitress?
Ponderosa.
it. No, the waitress was Charlie's.
Oh, yes.
But Dennis
that's right.
did bang her.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But Dennis got married to Maureen Ponderosa, and she thought she was a cat, and she died or something. I don't know if you guys remember.
I'm recalling this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe she comes back as a ghost. No.
Do we have a good DeVito ex that we can just conjure up out of
His ex-wife, but she also died.
Oh,
He could have another ex.
a lot of death.
Michael Rosenbaum, he goes on a date with Dee in the first episode in the first season, and he ends up robbing them.
Okay.
All right.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
I like that, yeah.
Comes back reformed, but also with a hustle.
Plus, I feel like D's probably the most likely to have exes of the four.
That's fair.
Plus, Michael Rosenbaum, he's popular, right? And kids like him.
He
Played
gets
Lex
along.
Luthor.
He gets along with the gang a whole lot better than D. You know.
Yeah.
Just really grinds her gears.
Just vibes.
Yeah.
Passes the vibe check.
Starts calling her a bird.
Comic-Con. Who's going to Comic-Con?
Oh.
I feel like that's a Charlie and Frank thing.
I was
Charlie
saying
and Frank.
Charlie would have a great time, for sure.
Yeah.
What's the Dolph Lundgren character called? He's
Drago?
No. Yeah, Ivan Drago. No, in Always Sunny, Thunderballs or something like that.
I'll be back for you.
When they go to see that movie that Dolph Lundgren is the hero in. Whatever.
I
Yeah.
got
We'll
nothing.
we'll put the poster here.
We'll put a pin in it.
Yeah.
For now.
And so then that leaves Dennis and Mac. I assume they're going to be doing the school speech.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Sounds perfect. That's got to be just something about being more accepting to the non-binary bathroom.
Yeah, Dennis is strictly against it, and Mac is all for it.
Yeah. That could be there.
Okay, so this Dee's ex, Michael Rosenbaum from the first season, is visiting. I don't know. Maybe they're hey, you're the guy who was robbing us all those years ago. You can't come back here. And
Maybe-
you were saying, he's reformed.
Maybe he comes back with their things, but a little off-brand. So not
That'd be funny.
not quite what he stole, but
I brought your stuff back. I just replaced it.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
In the spirit of what he took, and so the gang's just
Maybe
kind
he's
of
because of inflation. Can you guys pay me back for the difference?
yeah, I like
Yeah.
it though, but they're all sitting around
Yeah. And fuck, I had such a great idea and I forgot it. I don't remember. One of you say something.
Well, we'll get there. So he, how does he reintroduce himself to the gang? I mean, does he just
Maybe just
does he
waltz into
show
the
up
bar.
all- yeah.
And they're
Probably
just whoa, hey,
Joker
hey.
and Dark Knight say just, hi.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah. And they're just hey, no, you start. And he's no, I've reformed. I'm here to give you your stuff back. And also to say, D, my undying love for you has resparked, and I want to get back together.
I'm picturing like a rainy night like door opens, everyone's scared, and then they
That'd be
think
funny.
they think that he's there for nefarious intent, but
Yeah.
then he, oh my god, he's gonna kill us.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like no. It's so not like that. I'm here to give you things actually.
But then maybe the twist is that was all. He did that all just to show, so he can get into Dee's apartment, so he could like steal all her shit from her apartment.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were gonna have another twist there.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
He was FaceTiming with Dee, or saw her online and saw some good swag in the apartment.
Yeah.
So put her
Yeah,
back on the radar.
She's got PS4 Pro.
There you go.
Yeah, she's like bragging about it at the bar. She's like, I just got this new PS5 and I've been playing it, and I got GTA 6.
Ooh.
And they're all like, oh, D, like someone's gonna steal that from you if you talk about that out loud. And then
Frank's talking about what it's like to really steal a car.
Right. He's
Yeah.
Oh,
actually.
that game's not accurate.
I'll show you how to kill a hooker.
yeah,
Let's go hang out under a bridge.
Frank has probably killed a hooker before. I think he has actually in an episode.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
Was it on purpose?
that's a good point.
I think that matters.
Anything else about this D plot?
He does not even recognize the priest.
Fucking what's his name? Damn, we're not read up on
Yeah, I'm losing.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know how we could forget Cricket.
Yeah.
Like that's
He,
Nobody is named Cricket.
yeah. We somehow
Cricket
all
just
forgot
passed
Cricket.
out at the bar, and then he looks up, and he recognizes
Yeah.
him because both from season one. And then
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you look like hell.
Yeah.
not been saved, sir.
Does D get his D? Does she? Maybe she could be like trying to seduce him the whole night, and he's just like, oh no. Like we'll hold off for that.
She keeps on getting drunker and drunker and dancing more and more seductively for him.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
he's
funny.
like just trying to get her to pass out so that he can rob the place.
Yeah.
but she.
He's like trying to pay her to put her clothes back on.
Wouldn't it be really hot if you did that in reverse?
Yeah. All right, I like this plot.
Yeah, that's a lot of
All
fun.
right. So Charlie and Frank go to Comic-Con.
All right.
That's
That's quite the picture.
yeah. Does Frank go in his Spider-Man, his iconic like Frank Spider-Man costume? Maybe like someone turned Nightman into a comic book, and so they were like, oh, like let's invite the creator of Nightman, and
I like that.
That's a lot, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got a full Q&A.
yeah,
Nightman. I like it.
Q&A
Yeah.
would be so unhinged with those two. Oh my god.
For sure.
Frank is trying to like bed some ladies. There's like some like chicks in like their sexy Wonder Woman or cosplays.
And everyone thinks that Frank is actually Penguin from one of the Batman movies.
Yeah,
So
that'd be
they-
funny.
A little meta. I love
Yeah. He's just raking in the dough, signing autographs.
Yeah.
Has no idea why.
it. Right.
That'd be funny. Does Danny DeVito exist in the Always Sunny verse? They've never said it, but
It's a
he
good
could.
question, actually. That's a very good question.
You know what Danny DeVito does exist in? Is in
Matilda.
that too. He
Look
directed
Who's
that.
Talking Now.
Look Who's Talking Now. Isn't that?
true.
Yeah, that was. But that's
Call it-
that's
what we call a teaser.
What are we talking about that movie for? We're talking about Always Sunny. Yeah, and then fucking Charlie, he gets so nervous about giving this speech. Maybe he gets like super drunk or I don't know.
Well, no, he writes out all of his slides in Charlie language.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. He has like
Yeah.
just like torn up piece of paper that he's like reading from, and he's just like, "Thank you for watching comic movie."
Nightman, man of night. Don't be night, be day.
And then fucking maybe the waitress is like working one of the booths. At,
Oh,
like,
no.
yeah.
Charlie,
And
what
so
the
he's
fuck
like
are you
trying
doing
to
here?
impress her.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I'm actually giving a speech."
He's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah. He's like, "I'm giving the speech right after Lou Ferrigno."
I like it.
Comic-Con staple.
I once
like
bumped into him at a Comic-Con. Fun fact. Motor
Really?
City. Yeah, I turned around. There was this big man that kind of not nudged me, but just like we crossed paths, and
Yeah.
he's a bigger, wider man. So.
What did he smell like?
did not clock his over. I was at a Comic-Con after all, so the funk of 40,000 virgins is already overwhelming.
See, I'd imagine he would be over Musk for a situation like that, where like it would,
I can see that. Yeah.
just seems like the type.
Just a protective in case I start to smell. 'Cause
Yeah,
bigger, muscular people, I feel like, are
polyester and sweat. I'm picturing him in polyester, but you know.
Let's say he was.
Yeah. that's the Lou Ferrigno I want to exist with.
I got a autographed photo of Lou Ferrigno when I went to my first Comic-Con, and looking back on it, I don't know why I did.
He's a Hulk.
Yeah.
Edward Norton is my Hulk.
Oh,
Fair.
wow. Hot take.
Yeah, hot take.
He's probably a nice guy, but it's funny that he's just the Comic-Con guy now.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yes.
You know?
It's good for a cameo now and then.
That's it. Yeah, he gets a cameo in this Always Sunny episode that we're writing.
You don't need much enunciation for a Comic-Con appearance. So
This is true.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like he's like one of the ones who has to kick out Charlie, like after he's like slurred his way through his speech.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So because Ferrigno's coming on next, so he's got to go Hulk
Yeah.
smash him off the stage.
That'd be funny. Yeah, he just picks him up and
I would
tosses
say
him.
Charlie Day is so little. You
Yeah,
just
you could probably toss
pick
him.
him up and throw him.
Yeah.
I like it.
Your time's over, little man.
Yeah. All right, we good on this B plot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Dennis and Mac are giving a school speech.
Why?
Why are they giving a school speech?
They've already had like
Entrepreneurship.
film students in for when they remade Lethal Weapon 5.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. It could be like yeah, I don't know. Why would they be going to give a speech at a school?
I have a idea. It's just not terribly funny.
What is it?
Are they the owner of the pub?
Yeah.
Entrepreneur, business owner?
Yeah, sure.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. Maybe yeah. Fucking Mac thinks that if the kids tell their parents about these cool guys who came to give a talk at their school, then they'll want to go to their bar because parents always want to do what their kids think is cool.
Or they how about they couldn't get into an Eagles game, so they thought they sponsored the Eagles, but it turns out it was just the high school
Yeah, the
football
high school
team.
football team. Yeah.
So they're a little bummed out, but yeah.
No, I like your idea
I
better.
love that, yeah.
They thought that they were sponsoring the Eagles and that they'd get invited to all their games, but they actually sponsored a high school whose mascot is the Eagles, and they have to go to the high school to give a speech.
I like it.
It's giving Giuliani 4 Seasons lawn care.
Yeah.
That's and then they're a little pissed off because they feel like they got big leagued by the Eagle mascot. You know?
Yeah. The school mascot. Yeah, everyone's like,
Can't even say hi?
yeah.
Wow, fucking.
We paid for that uniform.
I should wear that uniform. Give me the head. Yeah. That's my head.
Maybe like the quarterback is like, he keeps on messing with Mac, and so Mac finally like snaps and he like wants to go tussle with the players, and then they just beat the shit out of him.
I'm picturing they steal the mascot's uniform and they have him tied up in the janitor closet.
Yeah, that'd be
and,
no.
and then they're fighting over who's going to do the talk and who gets to wear the uniform.
That'd be funny. And it's just like a little kid.
Yeah,
And the reality is they've technically kidnapped the teenager.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You got to be jacked to wear a uniform like this.
I was gonna ask, is this Fit Mac or Fat Mac? Big Mac,
We could
if
do
you will.
Big Mac.
Big Mac, I like it.
Maybe it could be Fit Mac. He
I was
stays
saying,
fit nowadays.
Fit
so.
Mac's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the Eagles reveal isn't until the end. They think that they're going to this school to give a speech with the Eagles, and then at the end they go out and they realize that the Eagles are the high school football team, and then
PS 784.
yeah, and then Dennis is like, Mac, you kidnapped a kid and left him naked in the closet.
And then they have to smuggle him out in the uniform or
Yeah.
in the mascot uniform.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's very clever. I love
Yeah,
that.
Good for those boys.
yeah,
Doing the right thing
doing the okayest thing.
in the end.
Yeah. All right, let's recap. So, Dee's ex, Michael Rosenbaum, whose name I don't remember, he shows up and he's like, Dee, I love you. Like, I want to give you back all the shit I stole from you guys. But he really just wants her PlayStation 5. And he forces her not to have sex with him.
I like it.
And
Yeah.
And then Mac and Charlie and Frank. Charlie's play got turned into a comic book. He's doing a Comic-Con thing. He has to go to the Comic-Con and he's trying to impress the waitress. She's not having it. Lou Ferrigno beats the shit out of him. And maybe Frank, he gets laid with like some stormtrooper ladies. I don't know.
Nightman.
Maybe Frank is like trying to hit on like a bunch of like hot chicks in costumes, but then like he ends up just like getting like going to an orgy with like a bunch of old chicks like dressed up like Wonder Woman.
He keeps on dropping his Magnum condoms around.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Monster Dong.
Monster Dong. And then Mac and Dennis, they think that they're sponsoring an event hosted by the Eagles and that they get to go give a speech in front of the Eagles. They're so excited. They see the Eagle-y costume. Mac kidnaps him and takes his costume so that way they can be the Eagles. But then they find out it's actually a high school football team and they have to smuggle out a naked teenager.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Who's
works.
our guest stars for this episode?
Well, Lou
Star-
Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno, of
Lou
course.
Ferrigno, guest star. Yeah.
I was gonna say who should play the naked teenager.
Oh, man, I could play him.
Tom
Oh,
Holland.
there
Yeah.
you go. It goes to Joseph. You have the part.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna be a star kid.
There we go.
All right, well,
I think we have ourselves an episode.
that's
I
a good
think so.
episode. Let us know what sitcoms we should do next, and let us know if you think this is funny. Subscribe and stuff. Big
It's
peace.
always funny in Philly.
Oh no, no, Papa Sean, don't do that.
No, keep it up. I love it.
Yeah.